Grog and his family are freezing their prehistoric butts off in the Ice Age, with blizzards howling like angry mammoths and food scarcer than a smart caveman joke. Grog's trying to wrestle a saber-tooth tiger for dinner, but he's slipping on ice like a total klutz. Disaster. But wait, will Urka's clever trick save the day? Stick around, because things are about to heat up, literally. Now the real story begins. Hey there, fellow time traveler. Did you know that during the Ice Age, our ancestors survived temperatures colder than your freezer on a bad day, all while dodging massive glaciers that could crush a village? Yeah, it's wild. I'm talking about folks like Grog and his quirky clan turning frozen wastelands into home sweet cave. Why watch this? Because we're diving into hilarious survival hacks from the past that might just make your modern fridge raids feel lame. Hang tight. We've got epic fails, smart wins, and tips that'll have you rethinking your cozy blanket. Let's jump in. The family huddles in a drafty cave as snow piles up outside, winds whipping like they're late for a mammoth migration. Grog, that muscle-bound but clueless dad, charges out to hunt, thinking his brute strength will bag a woolly rhino. Bam, he slips on ice and faceplants into a snowdrift. Hilarious at first, right? But then it turns serious. Without food, they're toast. Or rather, frozen solid. Ever feel like your grocery run is a battle? These guys lived it daily. So, what next? Urka steps in with her smarts, gathering dry moss and flint to spark a fire that warms the cave like a prehistoric heater. Phew, relief. But hey, if this chaos rings a bell from your own winter woes, hit that like button. It's warmer than a cave fire. The blizzards rage on, and Boo Boo, the hyper kid, bounces around exploring frozen rivers, nearly cracking through thin ice in his curiosity. Heart-stopping. Shocking how kids back then played with danger like it was a game. Urka fashions ice picks from bones to fish through holes, pulling out frozen treats that keep everyone fed. Mind-blowing efficiency. Guess what happened next? They turned near disaster into dinner. If you're nodding along, wondering if you'd survive, drop a comment below. Now, envision the family trekking across icy tundras, massive glaciers looming like frozen giants ready to squash them. Grog hauls a sled made from branches and hides, but his safeness makes him overloaded. Crack! It breaks, spilling supplies everywhere. Comical tumble, then tense scramble to recover. We all have those overload moments in life, like packing too much for a trip. Urka reorganizes with clever knots and lighter loads, teaching balance in survival. And boom, don't forget to subscribe for more Stone Cold adventures. Zik Zik, their goofy pet that's part dino, part bear, burrows into snow for warmth, inspiring the family to dig igloo-like shelters. Ingenious. But first, Grog tries building one wrong, and it collapses in a fluffy avalanche, burying him up to his neck. Laugh out loud funny, then aha moment as Urka shows the right way with packed snow walls. Surprising how animals taught humans tricks. Compare that to your heated home. Jealous yet? They hunker down safe, turning cold into cozy. This scene feel familiar? Leave a like if modern life seems too cushy sometimes. Midway through the chill, hunting parties face off against herds of migrating beasts, but visibility's zero in whiteouts. Nail-biting. Boo Boo spots tracks with his eagle eyes, leading them to a hidden valley of berries preserved under ice. Energetic win, Grandpa mutters about easier times before the big freeze, stirring nostalgia. We chuckle, but it makes you think, were they happier without tech? Urka preserves food by burying it in permafrost, like nature's freezer. Explosive tip. Our fridges are just high-tech versions. For our next video, what topic do you want? Share your ideas in the comments. Your thoughts matter. Pressing on, predators lurk like sneaky wolves circling the camp at night, building suspense. Grog stands guard with his club, but his overconfidence nearly lets one slip through. Urka sets traps with sharpened sticks and bait, outsmarting the pack. Modern equivalent? Your home security system versus their raw wits. The family sleeps soundly, bonds stronger. Would you trade your alarm for a club? Comment if Stone Age life tempts you. A massive storm hits, forcing migration south. Exhausting trek. Boo Boo tires out, but Zik carries him like a furry backpack, heartwarming twist. Grog pushes through, muscles aching, while Grandpa whines about the good old warm days. Comedic complaints amid the grind. Urka scouts safe paths, avoiding crevasses. In today's world, do we migrate for jobs like they did for survival? They reach greener pastures, renewed hope. Food shortages peak as ice locks away plants. Desperate. Grog bashes at frozen ground futilely, slipping into frustration. Then Urka innovates communal sharing with neighboring tribes, bartering tools for nuts. Social genius. From isolation to community, uplifting. Ever felt alone in a crowd? Stone Age folks nailed networking. If this sparks ideas, hit like and ponder. Were they really happier back then? Let's debate in the comments. The family adapts clothing from thick furs, layering like pros against the bite. Practical magic. But Grog sews his backward at first, looking ridiculous with tails flapping. Giggle-worthy error to stylish fix. Urka adds bone needles for precision. Your winter coat versus their handmade gear. Spoiled, huh? Finally, folks, surviving the Ice Age wasn't just about brawn, it was brains, teamwork, and a dash of luck that kept Grog's clan kicking. From freezing fails to fiery fixes, they turned apocalypse into adventure. So, next time you're bundled up, tip your hat to those prehistoric pros. Thanks for chilling with us. Stay warm, stay curious, and see you in the next era.